What's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing my answers to my Q&A video. As I had mentioned a couple days ago, I think it was on Friday, I asked you guys to go ahead and leave questions for me. This is the first time I'm ever doing a Q&A. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I recommend you get yourself some lunch, something to drink, alright? Hit the pause button, go get some food, come back, we'll hang out, and you get to chow down while I answer these questions. So, got my trusty laptop, which I call McPherson, and thanks to who gave me this this whole thingy right over here. I like it very much. You may have seen this before in the P.O. Box pickup, so I think that's very cool. Got my name on my laptop. I think it's very awesome, man. Thank you. I think he made it in his high school shop class or something like that. But anyway, let's see here. I have all the questions all queued up and ready to go. Just gonna go straight to it. Got my bottle of water right over here. Oh, that's good water. Yeah. Alright, so first question over here. Now, I already briefly looked at these, just very, very briefly. There's a lot of you asking like 8 questions and stuff. I said 1 per person, 1 per person. A lot of you guys just kept on going and going and going. Alright, so here we go. Steve Rogers. I'm not going to read all the names of everybody who asks. You know what you asked. Okay, so the first one says, from Steve Rogers, Shartimus, I've been watching your videos for 3 years and I'm wondering, how do you manage to get all your toys? What's your occupation? Peace. Well, now my occupation is I'm a YouTuber. As of May last year, that's all I do is make the YouTube videos. Which sounds like it's not work, but it is. It's not back-breaking work. I'm very blessed, but it is work nonetheless. So that's what I do. Pokemon Trainer says more Q&As. Gamer says, where are you from? Latino. Well, I'm not from Latino, but I am. I know what you mean, though, because that's what Latinos ask each other all the time. I am half Nicaraguan, half Italian. But to really break it down, my mom is, she's Nicaraguan, Costa Rica. She was born in Costa Rica, but the lineage comes from Nicaragua. And then my dad was born here, but my grandmother is Maltese, and then my grandfather is just straight up like as white as can be. You know what I mean? Like so much to the point where he didn't know what his heritage came from or his ethnicity was. Okay, will you ever make Marvel Legends Collector Part 4? Yes, I will. I have started writing that, but I just haven't gotten towards recording any of it, and nor have I finished writing it. Oh yeah. Q&A. What is your top 10 to 5 action figures of all time? Oh, great. I hate these top 10 questions, man. I'll give you one. Well, right now, Feral Rex, the Mastermind Creations, not Predaking. And review of that very soon, probably tomorrow. Top 10 favorite movies. I'm not doing that. Just my number 1 is The Avengers. That's my favorite Avengers movie. Beautiful Trio hoodie. Oh, cool. Yeah, Alkaline Trio. What Transformer from the new movie, do you like the most? It says now movie. I think he meant new. Do you like the most, and do I like Minecraft? I don't know if you like Minecraft or not. I don't like Minecraft. I don't know really anything about it. I know it's a video game. My favorite Transformer from the new movie, I think, was Hound. I thought Hound was the most badass from Age of Extinction. So where do you get your Sharts dummy? SH Figuarts dummy. Yeah. SH Figuarts come from either BBTS or Bluefin. But not lately. I haven't really been working with Bluefin distribution so much. What are the lyrics to your theme song, please? Shartimus, Shartimus, ShartimusPrime. Shartimus, Shartimus, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics. Toys are hella sick. Taking fat hits. Taking fat shits. Oh, no, wait. I fucked it up. I screwed it up. Shartimus, Shartimus, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics. Toys are hella sick. Hella whacking it. Taking fat hits. Taking fat shits. Shartimus, yeah, hella whacking it, taking fat hits, taking fat shits. Yeah. That's a cool idea, the Q&A thing. Thanks for giving back to your fans. My question to you is, let's say Marvel comes to you and says the next Marvel movie is going to be 2 superheroes versus any army of Sentinels. Gonna be 2 hours of non-stop battle, an all-out war, and you get to pick whatever 2 Marvel characters it's gonna be. Doesn't matter if they've been on the big screen before or not. Who would you want to see? God. Two superheroes versus an army of Sentinels? Damn. What two superheroes would I want to see do that? Let's see. I don't know. I think Magneto. Well, I mean, we've kind of already seen that, but damn, man. I guess Spider-Man and Wolverine. There you go. Spider-Man and Wolverine. Have you watched One Piece or seen the SH Figuarts One Piece figures? Nope, never heard of that. One Piece, not at all. Are you going to Comic-Con in Ottawa, please? Nope. If all your collection disappeared and you could only keep one figure, which one would it be? Love your videos, by the way. At this point, I'm going to have to say that Mastermind Creations Feral Rex. Yeah, the Predator King. And Predator King's not even my Transformer, too, but that figure, though. You'll see soon. Oh, yeah, what is your favorite... in your opinion, what's the best figure brand? Transformers Masterpiece. Shartimus, what is your favorite Star Wars Black Series figure? Ooh. You know, it's a toss-up between the Stormtrooper and the Darth Vader. I really like the Darth Vader a lot. Between the Stormtrooper and Darth Vader and Boba Fett. I really like Boba Fett. I'm just going to say the Darth Vader. How did you get your... wait. Oh, yeah, I have a question... Damn, I keep losing track of these. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I have a question for you. Why do you like female character figures so much and female stuff? Please answer. What? Because... alright, because I love women and I like the female body and I think it's a beautiful thing. So when people do their interpretations of the female form, you know, case in point, you know, those beautiful statues up there, which you cannot see, but let's see if I mean, come on, man. Those things are gorgeous. Like, look at that. How can you not appreciate that? I appreciate the female body. There you go. Anatomy. Love these videos. Can you subscribe to me? Do you like wrestling? When will you do animations with your figures? No to the first two questions, and the last one is, when will you do animations with your figures? I'm actually working on doing I've actually talked to DGDX Animation. Subscribe to his channel if you really like animation stuff. He does a lot of animation with Hot Toys and Marvel Legends and stuff. So I've been speaking to him about getting a Return of Ikuchi Hernandez thing going. In 2010 I did like one stop-go animation-ish kind of video. Not true stop-go animation, but I want to bring that back with him doing the stop-go animation for that, because I just don't have time to do all that stop-go animation, nor do I have the resources to do it. So, or I kind of have the resources, but I just don't have the time for that. So I'm going to write out episodes, and then he's going to do the animation, and yeah, so DGDX Animation, link in the description below. Subscribe to him. My question is, do you respect Marvel Selects as its own line, or do you think Marvel Selects are only really... Oh, great, this keeps going. Good when they cater to the Marvel Legends people in scale, for example. Do you respect Marvel Selects as its own line? Yes, I do. Hey, Shartimus, would you recommend a Hot Toy figure? I want to buy one, and it is my first big buy. The Marvel figures are my favorites. Sorry for low English. Saludos desde Ecuador. Sorry. Hot Toys Amazing Spider-Man 2. Pretty amazing. If not that, die-cast Iron Patriot. Do you enjoy video... Oh, wait. Yeah. Do you enjoy video games? If so, what's your favorite game of all time? Super Smash Brothers. I'm not a gaming guy, but I do play some video games. Right now, I'm hooked on Mario Kart 8. Question, do you watch superhero shows like Arrow, Smallville, Flash, Constantine, Gotham, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? I watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I just finished watching Season 1. I'm hella behind on that, but I need to catch up. I think Episode 7, so I think I can catch up. Rabbit Hammer says, damn, some great items from Electro 16. I love that Spider-Man artwork. As for the Q&A question, I'm going to keep it simple. Are you a cereal kind of person, and what is your cereal of choice? Oh, brother man, yes, I most absolutely, definitely am a cereal person. I'm a fan of the natural cereals, and what I mean by that is I don't like sugar in my cereal. Yeah, so Corn Chex, Special K, what else? Team Flakes. Team Flakes was my favorite cereal. Like, if I could get Team Flakes to come back, that would be it. If you know Team Flakes, alright, if you're familiar with Team Flakes, you are fucking old, man. Yeah, so, anyway, you're like my age then. But Team Flakes was, yeah, so I like those kind of, mostly Corn Chex. Oh, oats and honey and oats, so what's it called? The, you know, the almonds and honey and oats and stuff. I like that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of lame with the cereals, but that's what I like. And I slice up bananas and put them in there too. Oh, that's an ultimate bowl of cereal right there. I have a problem with eating cereal right before bed. I've gotten myself out of that habit. It's a terrible habit. But yeah, for a while there I was eating cereal right before bed. Let's see, where is it? Oh yeah, hey Shartimus, my question is, what's your favorite DBZ SH figure art that has released or is it releasing soon? My favorite DBZ SH figure art figure... Oh... It's probably... Damn. It's between Perfect Cell and Frieza. I'm looking at them right now. They're right over there. Yeah. Probably between Perfect... and Piccolo, too. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Let's just say Frieza for now. Would you consider doing throwback reviews / re-reviews of the old Toy Biz Marvel Legends? I have done that, just not as often as I want. So I have done some re-reviews, and I hope to keep those going again. Do you watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Yes. Hi, I'm starting a new Marvel Select collection. I was wondering, what would you recommend? I would start with the heavy hitters if you can get your hands on them, like the Juggernaut. That's a great figure. My first Marvel Select was the first Hulk, the one that you can see up there. Is it up there? Yeah, it's up there behind Vision. So that's what I like, the big ones. Q&A, have you ever considered collecting any figures from Lady Death or Vampirella series? I have. I think Vampirella is hella fine. Same thing with Lady Death, but I haven't really considered it because I don't think they have really articulated versions of those. I like articulated figures because articulation matters. Yeah. Hey man, what was your first you can remember Marvel Legend you got? It's right over here. Yeah. It's I have this Spider-Man right here. It's technically not a Marvel Legend, but it's a magnetic hand Spidey. This is where it all started for me with my hardcore adult collecting. My best friend's mom bought this figure for my best friend, and we were just, getting wasted and throwing this on the fridge and stuff. I ended up having to buy one for myself. I got this when I was 21. That's where the collecting started. So that's why he sits in the middle of the room, right there on the light. I wonder if you guys saw my belly. I'm packing it on lately. Yeah. Anyway, marriage. Let's see. Are you planning on upgrade? What is your favorite? Hey man, what is your? Oh yeah. What is your favorite figure? So say Ferrorex. Are you planning on upgrading your shelving in the future, or just the dorkroom in general? I will be. I've recently found myself coming to the realization that some of these collections are going to have to be stored and set up in the garage. So I'm going to keep the dork room. I'm going to shift some things around. I've already done some shifting around here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out the garage. There's this whole section of the garage that needs to be cleared out. I'm going to clear that out, get some billy shelves like the white ones I have right here, and similar to this right over there. And then I'm going to set those up and then have like the figures that aren't as important to me as others. You know what I mean? Like if I had to make a choice between my Marvel Select, Marvel Universe, or Marvel Legends, Marvel Universe is at the bottom of that list. They're going in the garage. So that's what's going to happen. Anyway, how do you feel about people persecuting others for their collecting? And you don't have to answer this part. Were you ever picked on over it? Oh, I get picked on for it. Oh, my cousins make fun of me for it. Even at my wedding, I got ridiculed for it a little bit, so... But you just gotta shrug it off. It's all about self-confidence, man. How do you feel about people persecuting others? It's just ignorance, you know what I mean? Just gotta shrug it off. What's your rarest figure? My rarest figure? I don't know. I don't really have many rare figures at all. It's all mostly just new stuff. So, yeah, I just really don't know. Man, I hate Greg Land with a passion. I like Greg Land. Will you watch The Flash? Maybe one day. What do you think of Build-A-Formers for Transformers? You mean combiners? I love combiners, if that's what you mean. Shartimus, in your humble opinion, was the worst Marvel Legend Toy Biz ever made. Dare Ben Affleck. Or, yeah, I thought at first it was the Iron Lad figure, but I realized later on that my Iron Lad figure was messed up. It had some QC issues, so... Dare Ben Affleck. Which new Marvel movie are you most excited for? I want to see Black Panther. I already said that in the video, Avengers Infinity War. Are you going to review more horror action figures like Freddy? Yes, I will be reviewing the Ultimate Freddy. Excuse me. Are you going to do a Draw My Life? I would like to do that. I might, maybe. What age did you start collecting? Okay, so when collecting in general, I actually first started collecting when I was a kid. I was collecting TV guides. That was like the first time. This is like apart from a kid just playing with their toys. I was collecting TV guides, and I still have them somewhere. I have boxes of these TV guides that I just liked keeping them and organizing them. And then when I was in high school, I started collecting the Star Wars Power of the Force figures. And then I actually have those still mint on card, and I had some that I opened, and then I didn't, and then it kind of faded away. I remember getting Beast Wars figures after that, but that was like another collecting, and then that faded away, and then not until I was 21 is when I really started with that Spider-Man. I started really collecting Marvel figures, and then the Transformers movies came out, and Transformers 1 came out, and I was getting hyped as hell for that, and getting all the G1 Transformers that I didn't have. That's how my Transformers collecting started again, is that movie came out, and I was like, oh my god, I have to get these old G1 figures that I used to have that my dad threw away when I was a kid. So I started buying all the old figures that, you know, got thrown out. And then, I guess in a search for a G1 figure, Masterpiece Starscream showed up, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe that exists, I have to have it. So that's, you know. Anyway, what do you think of, how did the name and character of ShartimusPrime become an idea? That became an idea because I wanted to start a YouTube channel reviewing Transformers. I wanted to let people know that I had a humorous personality. I wanted to have a fun take on doing reviews. So I thought, hey, how about ShartimusPrime? I love farts. Anybody that's known me my whole life, I love taking fat dumps, and I love to fart, and I'm just kind of gross like that. That's just kind of how I've always been. So I thought ShartimusPrime, no, we gotta get nastier. A ShartimusPrime, that's cool. I went and asked my brother. He went thumbs up, and there he was. He was born ShartimusPrime. What Spider-Man suit do you like the most out of... Oh wait, hi Shartimus, do you think we will ever see Marvel Legends make Silk a new Spider-Woman character in the future? Maybe. If they do, I hope they use the original Silk outfit, because that is so sexy. Did you notice she's got the toes out? The Silk's got the toes out. I saw the new costume. I'm not a big fan of it, but I like the original one where it's just the webbing all over. Oh man, and she's got the little mat. I really like that original Silk spiderweb uniform. What Spider-Man suit do you like the most out of all the movies and TV shows? Out of all the movies, let's just say out of all the movies, I think Amazing Spider-Man 2 has the best costume. Could you start reviewing Legos, please? Nope. Bro, my question is if you going to buy SH Figure Arts, Suzuki, Uchuri, or nope. My question is, what is your favorite Walking Dead McFarlane figure? Thanks. Ooh. I want to say Daryl Dixon on the motorcycle, or if not him, the Daryl Dixon on the motorcycle, or that one zombie that was like the purple black dude. It was damn it, I'm trying to find it right now, and I can't see it. But it's the one. It came from Series 1 comic series where the head is blown up. I think that's actually that one's. I'm gonna say that one's my favorite one. Damn it, where is it? I can't find it on this display. I'm moving stuff around here, so yeah, that one. The one with the head ripped out and it has a knife in the back. My question is, what's your favorite? Oh, Electro16 says, glad you like everything, Shartimus. Thank you, Electro. What is your favorite figure in your collection and why? Pharaoh Rex, you'll learn why when you watch the review if you decide to. Hey, ShartimusPrime, what do you think of the Hot Toys Han Solo and Chewbacca? They look really cool. The Chewbacca looks a little off model. There's something a little weird about the Chewbacca, but I want them. What's your favorite Black Widow figure? The Avengers movie Black Widow figure. I am new to collecting Marvel Legends and want to know... Oh! Yeah, the Avengers, yeah, I was going to say maybe the Hot Toys one, but no, I actually think I like that more. I am new to collecting Marvel Legends and want to know what figures are worth buying. Top 3 figures. Marvel Legends, Series 6 Deadpool, Sentinel, and Series 6 Wolverine. There you go. Oh, McFarlane's Spider-Man. There, yeah. Okay, are you going to play Are you going to play Five Nights at Freddy's? Nope. Has there been a time where have you seen a figure and didn't get it, but later finding out that it's rare? Oh, of course. Many times. We all know the Shartimus movie is inevitable. I mean, you are a legend and all. My question is, what actor do you think should play you if they made a movie about your life? Sorry for the lame question. I just couldn't think of anything else. Oh, if there's going to be a Shartimus movie, I would want to play myself. I think I could handle that. But if not, the guy who plays Kumar, I don't remember his name, but that guy, we look alike. What is the worst, most memorable piece of hate mail you have ever gotten? You don't have to answer if it gives trolls recognition. I actually haven't received any hate mail, just hate comments. Hey Shartimus, what is your favorite Japan import figure, and when did you start reading comics and start collecting? My favorite Japanese import figure is the Mayfex Spider-Man. When I started reading comics at 21 again. I mean, I read comics when I was a kid. Fell out of reading comics around the age of 13, 14, and then I got back into reading comics at 21. It was like full force, man. Like something like just lit a fire under my ass. It was crazy. Question: do you still support or sponsor BKBN.net? It seems like you move on to Marvelous News, T-Formers, etc. Just wondering. Well, I do still have the links to BKBN.net in the description of my videos and everybody that worked on that with me, but I don't really post there anymore. The whole thing with BKBN.net, I mean, the situation is a little bit, it's not too complicated. First off, I joined BKBN.net because I did one podcast, and then they asked me to become a regular member, so I was like, yeah, cool, I'm down to do these podcasts. And then they asked me to post my stuff on the BKBN.net website, and I was posting my videos there. Then I guess they needed, you know, basically BKBN.net didn't end up being what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like a Justice League of like reviewers, and it was, and then it was just me and Sean Long being the only two making videos. John 3.0 making videos once in a while, but it turned into like nobody was really making videos that much. I think Quorum TV was doing videos, but he was never really an action figure guy, and that was kind of a problem for me because I just didn't really, I felt like what they wanted from me and what I was doing with it just didn't really match up well. With Marvelous News and Toy News Eye and T-Formers, it's perfect. I take my pictures and I give them, you know, and I throw in their banners, and that's it. And that's all I really wanted to do. I don't have time for extra stuff, like, you know, for a whole lot of extra, you know, like digging for news. I tried doing comic book reviews at BKBN.net, which I liked doing, but I was still having a day job at the time, so it's complicated. Alright, anyway. Are you going to review your SH Monster Arts Predator? Oh yeah. I had never seen Predator Requiem, or Alien vs. Predator Requiem before. I was watching it last night with the lovely Charlita 1. It's pretty awesome. So I'm watching the movie first, and then I'll review it. Hey Shartimus, which figure are you most excited for from the King Thor Bathwave coming out next year? Odin. I'm very excited for the Odin figure. And then Sentry. Sentry is probably the one I'm actually most excited for. Will you still buy as much figs whenever you decide to have kids? Kids can get very expensive. Yes. A deal I made with my wife before we got married, and we decided we're going to get married and all that, and have kids, was two things that I cannot have taken away from me are: one, can't have the ShartimusPrime taken away from me, and two, I can't have my music taken away. I need both of those things. So, and now that ShartimusPrime is my job, it's even more necessary. So, do you think you'll ever give up on collecting? If it's in the theme song, no. That's basically it. Do you are Mexican? Nope. Which is your top 5 Spider-Man figures? Mayfex Amazing Spider-Man, Hot Toys Amazing Spider-Man 2, McFarlane's Spider-Man, Love the Sinister Six Spider-Man, and what else we got over here? And let's just say the Marvel Legends Amazing Spider-Man, and yeah, let's say Amazing Spider-Man 2 Marvel Legends figure. Finally, now you can answer all my questions, maybe, and that's all he wrote. Do you own or collect any Pop Vinyl bobbleheads? Nope. If I did, I gave them away. Q&A. I have a question on how you make your figures stand still in posing, or do you just balance them? Lately I've been getting little pieces of duct tape and rolling it up and putting them on the bottom of their feet. That could work. I balance them, which is always tragic when they fall over, but I like to... I have a little rule. One of my best friends, the Ice Cat, we have the same mentality of like, you can't, like, putting sticky tack underneath the figures in their display is weak. The figure needs to be standing on its own. So no, I don't do that, but it's not a bad idea. What is your most favorite 3/4 inch Spider-Man action figure from any line or any style? Just want to know. I guess it's the ultra posable Amazing Spider-Man 1 figure. Someone wrote, God damn it, or from Here to Infirmary. Ooh, those are Alkaline Trio albums. I was wearing an Alkaline Trio sweater in the last video with the question. God, those are my two favorite ones, too. I really like Crimson Light. I'm going to say From Here to Infirmary. Yeah, From Here to Infirmary. Mr. Chainsaw, man. Mr. Chainsaw hits me right here. I love Private Eye. I love Armageddon. I love that album. Damn. I love God Damn It, though, too. I love both of those albums. Great question, by the way. Anyway, do you have a Wii U? Yes. And are you getting the new Super Smash Bros? Yes. What are your expectations, hopes for the announced ML waves next year? Spider-Man, Avengers. I hope they're... What are my expectations? I expect them to be as good as the Guardians of the Galaxy wave. What is your favorite figure of all time? Already answered. Shartimus, who is your favorite Marvel Universe villain and why? Magneto. Because Magneto is not necessarily a villain. Magneto's not necessarily a villain. He's just got a different point of view. And that's what I really like about Magneto. I love the new Magneto book that's come out. I just really like Magneto as a character. I like his power. His power is really, really cool. It has its limitations, like especially now it's more limited and stuff, but when he's going all out, it's super crazy. Yeah, I really like Magneto. Shartimus, who's your favorite Marvel universe? Can you do a top 10 Marvel Legends figure and DCUC list? Nope. Hey, Shart, question. Who are your favorite comic book artists drawing women? Frank Cho. No, my favorite comic book artist is Mike Deodato. Mike Deodato, I love the way he draws women and men. His women are super sexy. The men are badass looking and hella buffed. I really like his style, and I like his shading too. Arthur Adams is, oh yeah, of course, Arthur Adams, but damn. Yeah, Mike Deodato is my favorite. Frank Cho for the women, actually, probably most. Okay, how do you have so many figures and still have time to pose them and find a place for them? I really don't have as much time as I hope to. If I were to show you around here, there's a lot of figures on the floor, so it's kind of weak. What's your favorite Marvel hot toy? I think I'm going to say the Hulk. The Avengers Hulk. Hey Shartimus, love your videos. I've been subscribed to you since the very beginning. I'm just starting to get Transformers. I was wondering, what are your top 3 favorite Transformers that you own? Hercules, the TFC Hercules, Frail Rex, oh fuck yeah, and MP10 Optimus Prime. I love my MPO5 too. Oh, Starscream too. MPO3 Starscream, yeah, so that's a lot. Alright, I'm tired of these lists though. I should have taken care of that when I did the video. Do you dust your action figures? No. What character from Marvel Comics do you want to get made into a Marvel Legends figure that hasn't been made yet? Silk. We start with Silk. I know there's Thanos is already getting made. That was on top of my list for a long time. What Marvel character do you think deserves a Legends action figure or a redo? Silk. Which is how do you decide how to set up your displays? I decide basically on, like, I try to keep a theme going on, you know. Like, for instance, I have my Power Rangers and my Pacific Rim figures on one shelf. And I have a Gundam figure back there, too. So that's like my mech shelf, you know what I mean? So I try to keep it all, you know, some kind of theme going on. I have my DBZ figures and my Attack on Titan figures on the same shelf. So that's kind of like my anime shelf going on. Hello, ShartimusPrime. I'm the Spawn. Okay, I'm from Alaska. I have a question for you. Have you ever heard of Warhammer 40,000, also known as Warhammer 40K? No, I haven't. What camera do you use for your reviews? I have a TI5, a Canon TI5. My questions, you get one. Do you watch Dragon Ball Z / Dragon Ball Z Kai? If so, what are your opinions on the series, and are you going to watch Kai on Toonami this Saturday night? I watched the Frieza saga, and I read the manga for part of Cell Games, and then I watched the rest of it because the manga didn't finish up. So yeah. When did you lose your virginity? Do you plan on having kids? Social security number? LOL. I lost my virginity at the age of 18. I was 18 when I got my cherry popped. Which sounds kind of old, but I went to an all-boys high school, so, you know, it was kind of tough getting some. And it wasn't really till afterwards, so right after high school I got laid for the first time. What is your favorite figure you own at the moment? Feral Rex. In your opinion, which is the worst Toy Biz era? Darren Ben Affleck. Will you ever build a Gundam and review it? I have built a Gundam and I did review it, and I lost all the footage. Yeah, so that's not happening again, because I'm not going to buy another Gundam. I got a Master Grade Gundam right over there, and I'm not building another one. It took me like 5 hours. Totally not worth it. Okay, what is it? I mean, it was kind of fun, but really, I would have spent 5 hours cleaning up the dork room than working on that. Okay, what is your all-time favorite superhero / comic book series action figure? Answer 1, 2, or 3. Your favorite superhero? Spider-Man. Favorite movie of all time? The Avengers. When can you show us a tour of your figures? When I get the dork room cleaned up. Are you Batman? No. Hey Shartimus, have you seen the Legacy Collection Magic the Gathering from Funko? Nope. Oh yes, I have, and they do look like cool figures. I saw them at Target. If so, would you review them? Nah, I'm not gonna buy them. Gotta go with the basic question. What is your favorite color? Blue. Shartimus, why are they re-releasing the Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan Kenobi? I don't know. Do you think Marvel Select will ever make Apocalypse? And does anyone ever say that you look like the singer from the Deftones? I get the Chino Moreno thing ever since the Deftones came out. Since I was 18, I get that all the time. What is the least favorite figure you have in the dork room? My least favorite figure is not in the dork room, so I don't even know. It's not a bad question. I just, my least favorite figure, like the figure, I guess it's Darren Ben Affleck. It's in the box right over there. About how much is your collection worth? I don't know. What is the first Alkaline Trio song you ever heard? I think, you know, the first time I ever heard Alkaline Trio, I didn't like them. I think the first Alkaline Trio song I heard was Radio. Or no. It was the beginning of it was Mercy. Oh God, what's the first track off of Maybe I'll Catch Fire? Not Mercy Me. I got a banging in my head, thicker blue, much thicker red. Or I can't remember the name of the song. Mercy, it's not Mercy Me. Mercy Me's on Crimson. But yeah, I think the first track off of, and I didn't like him at the time. I thought it was kind of funny. What was the first, oh yeah, hey Shart, big fan. If you could get one upcoming hot toy, what would it be? If I could only get one, I guess Groot. Yeah. What are your thoughts on rumors of Marvel and Attack on Zit Titan crossover? Which Marvel characters would you like to see in the crossover and why? I guess Spider-Man, because that's why I like Attack on Titan, is because, you know, the whole 3D maneuvering reminds me of Spider-Man. Need help, and I love zombies too, and of course the Titans remind me of zombies. And I like Leonardo, so I like swords. They're cool. Okay, anyway, need help. Which Marvel Legends figure is better, Guardians of the Galaxy's Nova or Amazing Spider-Man's Agent Venom? Depends on you, man. Whichever one you like more. Hey, how's it going? What do you? I hate that. I hate that question. Like, it's what you like. Watch the reviews. I'll show the figure off as much as I can, and then it's up to you to decide after that. Because if you're unhappy, then it's my fault, right? Because I told you to go buy it. That's you. Whichever character you like more. I personally, I like them both. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, how's it going? What do you think about the new 2015 Transformers RID cartoon? It looks like garbage to me so far. Hey, Shartimus, I have tons of questions, but it seems like you're only answering one, right? Well, my question is, why aren't you collecting statues? I do have some statues. Like, I have statues all up there. See those statues on top of the DTOF right above the Iron Man? That's statues. So I have Kotobukiya statues. I have Bishojo statues, which are also Kotobukiya. I have just the one Sideshow statue. The reason why I don't have a whole ton of them is because they are very expensive. and they don't do well enough in views to warrant buying them for review. Like Hot Toys, they warrant, you know, making the purchase. Like if I'm on the edge about spending that kind of money on a hot toy, if I know I'll get good views, then I'll go ahead and buy it. If you could go back in time and stop yourself from making one toy purchase, what would that purchase be? I don't usually regret buying. You know which one I kind of regret buying a little bit is SH Monster Arts 2014 Godzilla. I kind of regret buying that one. Not fully, kind of. I don't really ever regret buying figures, but I gotta say I'm disappointed that it didn't come with any effects. Later on they're gonna do a version that does have effects, and yeah, but I still really like it, so I don't really regret figures, you know what I mean? I usually study before I pick them up. If you could go back, okay, if you Shartimus had any kind of superpower, what will it be? Teleportation. I would love to bamf. Are you getting the Mafex Amazing Spider-Man 2 figure? Hell yes. Shartimus, are you going to be reviewing the McFarlane Ass-Ins Creed figures? No. Don't you think superhero graphic tees are expensive? You seem to have a lot of them. Marvel Legends Collector Documentary, they're not extremely expensive to me. They cost what t-shirts I think should cost, but those are the only t-shirts I really buy, so I don't know any different. Who's your favorite original Avenger? My favorite original Avenger? Hulk. Yeah, Hulk is my favorite original Avenger, even though technically he wasn't part of that original team. So I would have to say it's a toss-up between Ant-Man and Iron Man. Say Ant-Man. Yeah, Ant-Man. Who is your favorite original event? Oh yeah, what is your favorite Iron Man action figure? Or my favorite Iron Man action figure is the Figma Mark 7 Iron Man. And I don't even have the full spec version. I love that figure. It's sitting right over there. Boom. Will you be selling any of your stuff to make room, or will you go? Yes, I will be selling stuff to make room. There's a San Jose Toy Show coming up December 6th in San Jose, the Santa Clara County Fairgrounds. Come by, say what's up, and and I'm going to be selling figures again, and I did pretty well last time, so I'm selling a bunch of figures over there. We'll be selling your stuff to me. Do you like doing reviews? Because it seems like in your more recent videos of figures, you kind of seem in a rush, but you probably have a lot of stuff to do. I'm not gonna lie, man. Sometimes I don't want to do it. There's sometimes I just actually this last week it's just a little hard for me to just get going, and then other times I just have a blast doing them. So it depends on what I'm reviewing. It depends on what mood I'm in, you know what I mean? Because this is my job now, I feel like I really gotta make sure I get the videos up all the time. So sometimes, not gonna lie, I don't feel like doing them, but I'm always glad to do them when I actually do them, you know what I mean? It's just like anything else. What was your favorite childhood you? I don't have a favorite childhood me. If I saw myself as a kid, I was so insecure as a kid. I would kick myself in the ass. I was a very self-conscious kid. I was a very shy kid. I was I don't know, pretty much the opposite of how I am right now. So yeah, I would kick myself in the ass. But sometimes you need to be like that at that age to grow. Are you Mexican? No. And if you have visited any parts like Juarez or El Paso, I've been to Puerto Vallarta. I've been to a bunch of places in Mexico, and I don't remember them all because I've been to a lot of them when I was a kid. Damn it, what was the name of that spot? I can't remember. But yeah, a bunch of different places in Mexico. Who would win in a fight, Rick versus Abraham? I think, you know what, I think Rick would come out on top. Even though Abraham's the bigger guy, I say Rick would come out on top on that one. What's your least favorite action figure from Diamond Select? That Bleeding Edge Iron Man is way up there, man. Yeah. How long have you been collecting? Since I was, well, I already answered that. On a scale of 1 to 10, what's your favorite color of the, what is your favorite color of the alphabet? Magenta. Do you think the new Marvel Legends Avengers wave from SCC can beat the Amazing Spider-Man 2 wave as the best wave by Hasbro? The SCCC? No, I still like the Amazing Spider-Man 2 wave more than that. Walter Torres just gives a shitload of thumbs up. Hey, Shartimus, one question. If If you are one of those guys that have been getting figures a lot when you were little, what figure do you wish that you would have now that you did have back then, but just either lost it or stole it? Well, it was Ultra Magnus, and I just recently got Ultra Magnus. So Ultra Magnus was one that I had when I was a kid, and it was thrown away, and I just recently got it. Other than that, one figure that I wish I had when I was a kid, yeah, I think that basically covers it. Do you like Gundam? I already answered that Gundam shit. Will you ever review Shogun Warriors? No. What is your favorite Hot Toys action figure? Answered it. Do you have a Dave Cortez display? No. They're just all over the place. Top 5 comics. I know you did one back in like 2012, but it would be nice for an update. Still Walking Dead. Still Watchmen. Still Preacher. Still Walking Dead, still Preacher. Preacher for sure. Those two are my favorite. Preacher, Walking Dead. I really like Scott Snyder's Batman. Scott Snyder's Batman is, damn, that's really like it a lot. Yeah, so throw that one in there. What is the worst toy you've gotten? Dear Ben Affleck. Do you like AC/DC? Sorry. AC/DC, it's the simple drum beats that kill me. As a drummer, it's just hard. How do you fit all those goddamn figures in that single room? Jesus, dude, I can barely fit 6 figures in my room. I don't fit them all in my room. I have a lot of figures in bins and boxes and stuff in the garage. I have all my Hot Toys out in the living room. This is all going to change, though. I was watching your Batman Hush Batman review, and you said you hated Jeff Loeb after Batman Hush. Why did you hate him? I believe I hated Jeff Loeb over some decisions that he had made with DC. I can't remember exactly what it was. I hated Jeff Loeb at the time. Or no, with Marvel. He's making some weird decisions with Marvel that were pissing me off. Oh yeah, like the Nova. I don't like that Kid Nova thing. Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon. I'm not a fan of that, even though I hear it's getting better, so yeah. Raphael Sehaman says, Shartimus, when are you going to come down here to Southern Cali and make a vid and head over to Frankensons and then go to Disneyland? I don't know when, bro, but at some point I would like to just go down there and make a visit. It's always tricky because there's so much stuff to do there. Last time I was in LA, or the time before, I went on a vacation with lovely Charlita 1. We just went to Disneyland. That was nice. Hi, Shartimus. I love your videos and reviews, so yeah, I hope you have time to see my collection, and please let me know what you think. Okay, that's too long. Did you ever watch Ultraman? No. Have you ever done any ACBA contest? Yes, look it up. Hi, Shartimus. How are you? Looking forward to receiving your package from the giveaway. I gotta talk to Vipors. There's still a couple of contest prizes I need to send out, but not many. I have like a stack of boxes and stuff that are almost ready to go. Figma made Titan figures that were in scale with Attack on Titan figures. Would you be interested in getting them? Absolutely. I started my own YouTube channel. It's possibly before you do a review, do you ever take down notes for the review, mental notes? Who do you think is the strongest? Oh, and if I do talking videos like movie reviews, I make bullet points. You know. Who do you think is the strongest Marvel hero? Hulk. Shartimus, pick one. Do you partake in the smoking of Mary Jane? Abso-fucking-lutely. Was wondering if you would do a review. I have a card. It's my medicine. I have a card I could show you. It's totally legal. Alright. Was wondering if you would do a review. And I don't recommend that for, you know, it's my medication, okay? And I don't recommend my medication for children at all, please. Like, I don't want people thinking that. I think kids should be protecting. I actually know somebody who's about 15 years old, who I know for a fact is doing that crap. You gotta knock that crap off! You gotta stop that. It damages your brain, okay? It's statistically proven that if you smoke weed before you're 18, you will damage the way your neurons respond to each other and everything. So, don't smoke. Was wondering if you would do a review on one of my favorite action figures I've always wanted to see you review, which is the Jet Powers Optimus Prime or some variant. Nope. Hey, I might. I don't know. I'm not gonna go buy it though. Hey, Shartimus, Prime, big fan of your videos. What's your favorite hot toy? It's kind of a toss-up. I love the Christopher Reeve Superman. Thank you, Sean Long. I love the Hot Toys Hulk and the Amazing Spider-Man 2 figure. Hey, ShartimusPrime. My name is Dinobot Pro. Answer a question. When did you first start collecting figures? Around 21. I answered that. Do you think there will be a Marvel Legends series for the Avengers 2? Yes. What was your first Marvel Legends figure? Well, there will be an Age of Ultron series. I've already shown that at New York Comic Con. What was your first Marvel Legends figure that you said to yourself, I've got to get this before anyone else? What was your first Marvel Legends figure? Well, before anyone else. I never had that kind of feeling before anybody. First Marvel that I said to myself, I've got to get this, like that. Probably the Nova figure. The Nova. When I first saw that Nova figure, I was like, oh my god, I need that. Hey Shartimus, have you ever thought of a slight format change? I think you would get a lot of more reviews done with less repetitive stress by having fewer but longer shows. Reviewing multiple figures in one show and more. No, because people only watch for about 2.5 to 3 minutes per video. So no. What's your name? You can call me ShartimusPrime, but I also go by Russ. So there's that. Shartimus, I'm putting this in one comment. In all honesty, which universe is better overall? Films, toys, games, etc. Marvel or DC? I like Marvel films. Okay. What was your first Marvel Legends? We went over that. Do you play bass as well as drums? I do. And if so, do you pick or finger? Depends on what music I'm playing. I mostly play pick, but there's some funky stuff that I've played where playing with the fingers just really draws the thud that matches the bass drum perfectly. So, but mostly pick. How does your wife feel about the dork room? If you don't want to answer that, oh, the wife loves the wife is totally fine with the dork room. What she has a problem with is the figures leaking out into the living room. And I want to get a DTOF case for the living room, but she says no figures in the living room, and we're just going over that. What's your favorite beer and alcohol? Oh yeah, and your favorite Mary Jane strain. My favorite beer is I love pale ale, and yeah, I always call them pale ale, but god damn it, with my stupid ass, I always forget, and I always have this stupid moment when I'm at the bar too. I'm like, I have a pale ale, and then Anchor Steam, Sierra Nevada. There you go. Sierra Nevada is my favorite. And I love Jaeger shots. Jaeger shots, Sierra Nevada, or Corona. I'm also still a Corona guy, but that was more from when I was younger. And then my favorite strain, Blue Dream. Blue Dream, I love Blue Dream, or Natural Cookies. Natural Cookies is really good. I love Natural Cookies. Sup, duty? I'm a really big Venom fan, and I was wondering, who do you think would make the perfect Eddie Brock Venom in the new movie? Adam Spicer, England? I don't know. Perfect Venom? Brock Lesnar. If you could get a custom 6-inch ML style set of figures or of any brand, which one would it be? 6-inch style of any figure brand? Oh, what, like, Star Wars is one that I wanted for a very long time, so I'm very pleased about that. I guess DC figures, because I still think Mattel's DC UCs are weak. I still don't feel like that's really Marvel Legends style. Hey Shartimus, I was wondering, have you ever looked at the third-party UFO leader Optimus Prime transforming trailer? If you ever want, I have not seen that. What upcoming ML are you most excited about? Thanos and Odin. I know you heard the Toy Hunter host is moving on to other things, so have you sent the Travel Channel any tapes for interest? Nope. Are you familiar, because I got a job doing this. This is way better, I think. Are you familiar with the work of Dr. Haji Dildarian? No. I'm not. No. What is your favorite Captain America? That sounds a little familiar, though. Damn. What is your favorite Captain America action figure? Whoa! Almost just knocked over the laptop. Damn it. What is my favorite Captain America figure is the face-off cap up there. Okay, so I have like 2 questions, but I told you you can only get 1, so I'm only answering like 1. Marvel or DC? Marvel. What defect on a figure makes you the maddest? But love Alex Harwood. Bad paint apps, I think, or you know which one really frustrates me a lot is when the pin is coming out of like an elbow joint and it's like warped in a way where you can't really heat it up and put it back together. I hate that. It drives me nuts sometimes. or just like a full-on break, you know, something like that. Do you have a Red Predator action figure? No. Is McFarlane Spider-Man one of your favorite figures? Yes. I have 2 questions. You get 1. What figures would make the best Avengers and X-Men lineup? The one I have set up in my display. Watch my collection videos. There you go. What's your favorite Offspring album? Ixnay on the Hombre. Love that album. That was like not even the first Offspring album I heard, but I love Ixnay on the Hombre. Especially, I think Gone Away hit a nerve because my uncle, my only blood uncle, passed away like the same time that song came out. So I was like, oh, that was meant for me. And I got to meet Dexter Holland from The Offspring, and I told him that, and he said, thanks, man. And then he got me a beer, and we had Shotty Jaeger together. It was fucking awesome, man. God, I'll never forget that. That was hella cool. And then I got hella sick because I was dehydrated. I knew if I drank the beer and if I had the Shotty Jaeger with Dexter, I would have gotten hella sick. But damn it, how many chances do you get to have a drink with the lead singer from your favorite band? So I went and did it, and oh, I was sick for days. This was in San Antonio, Texas. I was suffering from heat stroke and stuff. It was really bad. All because I had to have a drink, but it was so worth it. Okay, yo, Shard, a big fan. Want to know thought about Marvel and Fox and why there isn't any figures from the X-Men movie days. It's because Marvel. I think it's because of that, the licensing whole thing. Who's better, Thundercats or Silverhawks? Ooh, great question. I love Silverhawks. I chose Thundercats because you know, I'm gonna say Thundercats because of Chitara. Yeah, even as a young shark, I was in love with Chitara. Dude, what are your favorite bands? Rancid, NoFX, Offspring, Alkaline Trio. I also like a lot of jazz music too. Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers. I love John Coltrane and Miles Davis. Oh, I love Dexter. Not Dexter Holland, but Dexter Gordon. Chris. Damn, there's a lot of it's not Chris Brown, but damn it. What's his name? Is it Charles? Oh, I can't. I don't know. There's like a lot of jazz greats that I really, really like. I keep wanting to say Chris Brown, but it's not Chris Brown. It's that trumpet player. Yeah, I can't remember his name. Curtis Fuller, Lee Morgan. Those are all the Jazz Messengers guys. Oh man, I love jazz music. I got to see almost all of John Coltrane's band play. Well, it was just Ravi Coltrane, McCoy Tyner, and Elvin Jones on drums. And Elvin Jones, okay, you guys don't know anything about this stuff, but it was like the closest thing to seeing one of my favorite musicians ever. But Ravi Coltrane just looks so much like John Coltrane. It was crazy. Okay, what is your favorite band? And hey, Shartimus, being a fellow punk fan growing up, I wondered who you would put as your top 5 favorite punk bands. Rancid. I think as like real punk bands, I love Rancid. I love NoFX, Alkaline Trio, Offspring, and then the Misfits count, Ramones. There's a lot of them. I love the Ramones. The Descendants. The Descendants are awesome. I really like. I don't know. There's a lot of bands. Would you give up Charlita 1 for all the action figures in the dork room? Absolutely not. Do you ever think, meaning that I would keep, you know, the love of my life over my action figures? Yes. Do you ever get thirsty during your reviews? If so, what do you drink? Ah, glad you asked. I mostly have this bottle of water right next to the review station. It's water and coffee. Water and coffee. How do I seed you mail? I don't know how to seed mail. But I do have a P.O. box, which you can see in the description. Question, will you make an top 10 action figures of 2014? Yes, I will. Have you ever attended Designer Con? No, I haven't. When did collecting go from being a hobby to becoming a lifestyle? You got me back into Marvel Legends at around, I want to say, when I started the YouTube channel, by then it was like really serious, you know? So, have you ever thought of commissioning a custom ShartimusPrime figure? Yes, I have. I've talked about it with Incline Designs quite a bit. What kind of product do you use in your hair? I use that yellow bottle Ice. I think it's called Ice. Yeah. Ice Spiker Gel. Does Big Time Letdown Spider-Man have a spot in your collection, or has he taken up permanent residence at your review area? Thanks to Chew, I recently just bought a second Big Time Letdown Spider-Man figure, and it is right over there on display, kind of in a damn... yeah, it's kind of fallen over, though. What made you start collecting? It was my best friend's mom getting figures for him. Then that's how I first saw the Marvel Legends. I was like, "Will, what is this?" Wait, ooh, excuse me. But I remember my first thought was, "Wait, what? McFarlane style Marvel figures? McFarlane's making I thought McFarlane was making Marvel figures. That's how I thought they were." Yahoo Montreal Comic Con is super badass. Cool. Best Marvel Legends wave so far? Probably the Sentinel wave. Shart, just 2 quick questions. One, what are your thoughts on Hot Toys' recent Star Wars pre-orders? I think that's awesome. Here's my question. Will we be getting and reviewing the Hobbit Battle of 5 Armies 22-inch Smaug action figures? No, probably not. ShartimusPrime, please could you show me your expensive 2 large figures setup, seeing as we will never see them, such as your Play Art Sky Masterpiece and NECA 18-inch. I'll do a review video or I'll do a collection video sometime, so stay tuned. There are going to be 6-inch G.I. Joe Snake Eyes as your next year's Comic-Con exclusive. I'll take it. I'll get one. Cool video, Shartimus. I guess my question would be, how do you choose what toy lines you continue to collect and which ones you give up on or pass on completely because they've become too expensive or just disappointing? It's a very good question. Marvel Universe I'm starting to wean away from. I'm buying less and less Marvel Universe figures, but I still pick them up. I got Deathlock. I had to get that, and I recently also picked up Death's Head too, but not too crazy about what they're doing in the future. It looks like garbage. Have you ever read or heard of Brian Lee O'Malley's graphic novel series Scott Pilgrim? If you haven't, highly recommend. I've read them all. I do have the whole series, and for my birthday, my friend Rodine just got me the latest book from Brian Lee O'Malley too. What's your favorite Godzilla monster? Okay, as a kid I always thought Mothra was cool. Now I think Mothra is kind of lame in comparison, but when I was a kid I thought Mothra was hella cool. I don't know why, but I thought like Mothra being like Godzilla's backup buddy, or was it say villain? Or no, it says monster. Yeah, so I thought Mothra, and I always thought the Godzilla and Mothra team up was cool. But King Ghidorah, yeah, King Ghidorah. I like Gigan a lot too though. Gigan and King Ghidorah. My dad's favorite was Rodan. Anyways, hey Shartimus, when did you start reading comic books and why? I talked about that already. How much time you arrange your collection and how many figures you own? Somewhere around 1,500 figures. I don't know for sure. It takes a lot of time setting these up. Poop or pee? Why not both? What's your favorite Marvel Universe comic or series? What is your favorite kaiju and mecha giant robot? My favorite mech? I guess Gypsy Danger? I guess, because I'm not huge into Gundam, and I like Power Rangers, but I think I went head over heels over Pacific Rim way more than my love for Power Rangers has been, that's for sure. So yeah, probably yeah, Gypsy Danger. And Kaiju, Godzilla, for sure. Favorite film of all time, The Avengers. What is your favorite, what is your first figure? You know, the first, I remember my superpowers Superman was probably my first figure. Yeah, with the squeezy legs. I remember that. And I also remember Thrust, G1 Thrust. Hey, Shartimus, hypothetically, if the dork room caught fire and you could only save one Marvel Legends figure, which one would it be? For me, it would have to be Series 6 Deadpool. Thanks, man. Keep up the great work. Might have to be McFarlane Spider-Man. Probably McFarlane Spider-Man. Or the Sentinel. Shit. One of those two. Or the Sentinel. This is more of a request and a question, Shart, in one of your old videos. You said you would eventually review the Spider-Man Classic Sandman figures, so could you please do it? I will. Eventually, I will do it. I want to know, what is your all-time favorite Hulk figure? Probably my favorite Hulk figure is the Hot Toys Hulk. What is the story behind your ShartimusPrime character? Who drew it? The ShartimusPrime character, because I'm a huge fan of the Devastator Combiner. ShartimusPrime, I came up with the idea, I wanted him to be a ship truck, a sanitation vehicle. So a sanitation vehicle, and he would be the 7th member of the Constructicons. Sanitation. And I had Guido Guidi, the artist from All Hail Megatron, do it at Comic-Con. Whoa, I just noticed there's like a big-ass spider right over there. Damn. But yeah, Guido Guidi did it, and originally ShartimusPrime was a Decepticon. He had a Decepticon logo, and I remember my friend Jerry in Nightmare was like, nah, ShartimusPrime's got to be an Autobot. All the way, I was like, oh, yeah, okay. So I had my brother Photoshop an Autobot logo on there. So one day there should be the ShartimusPrime variant with the green and purple. Whoa, when was the last time you counted how many figures you have? It was about a year or so ago. Is there a particular character, or 2 years ago I think, is there a particular character that you want in action figure form but has not been released or announced as of yet? Not off the top of my head. Or Silk. There you go, Marvel Legends Silk. Why is Spider-Man your favorite character? Spider-Man is my favorite character because I feel like the character of Peter Parker has 2 lives, and I've always felt like I've had that experience of kind of living more than one life at the same time. It's always been complicated, you know, like as me being a band guy and then me studying to be a city planner, like in a government job, like having those 2 lifestyles being completely different from each other and worlds away from each other. Even now, I feel like, you know, I think things have kind of settled down, but I always feel like there's been conflict. Even like right now, I feel like, you know, I have like a dual life. Like the Spider-Man part is ShartimusPrime, and then like the Peter Parker side of me, you know, Russ, is like my regular life that is away from all of this and everything, you know what I mean? So the whole thing of tackling dual lives and having, you know, complicated relationships because of it and all that stuff, I've always related to that. Plus the powers are sick. So much cooler than just flying around. He's whipping. The agility, the poses, the lack of ease, you know what I mean? It's not easy for him to be badass. He actually has to really work at it. Superman he just flies, but Spidey's got to aim, shoot, swing, pull, you know, aim again. I don't know, I just think he's got awesome powers too. So anyway, Shartimus, can you show off your Star Wars Black Series display? It has fallen over, but I recently did set this up, and there it is. And yeah, Stormtroopers, Luke Skywalker fell over, but yeah, that's it right now. And that other Luke Skywalker with the new lightsaber, thank you Theron, that has fallen over. And there's some kaiju, yeah. Alright, so let's get this going on, y'all. Oh yeah, and there's that big ass spider. What the hell are you doing over there, man? That's a juicy looking spider, isn't it? I'm gonna run out of battery here looking at. Ooh. I should probably kill it soon. Oh no, I'm not gonna do it right now though. I'm gonna wait till after I'm done doing this Q&A video. And I hope it doesn't move while I'm trying to fix the focus. Okay, there we go. Alright, so anyway, Shartimus, can you show off your, okay, Shartimus, what would you recommend to me to buy for Christmas? A Hot Toys made of Spider-Man 2 or the 4 Revoltech Ninja Turtles? Ooh, that's a really good question. I like them both. I don't know what to tell you. Shartimus, do you even lift? Do you even lift? Occasionally I do. Right now, because of the wedding and all that stuff, I've been stressed. But I have these two 35-pound weights that I lift. And, or are they 30? I think they're 35s. Your opinion on Ultron and Thanos, how high up are they on your list of all-time favorite villains? Thanos is way up there. Ultron not as high, but I really like it. What is your real name? Russ. Can you bring back the comic reviews? I probably will. I may or may not, though. It's kind of tricky because I didn't really get that many views on him, so it's a little discouraging. ShartimusPrime, are you going to review Naruto? I did review Naruto. Question: out of you, oh God, which ones do you like the most and why? Out of you reviewers, you know. Okay, this is okay. So who's my favorite reviewer? My favorite reviewers are, you know, aside from my, you know, I gotta say, I'm just gonna say, I've really been enjoying Glenn Webb and MGO. Now, of course, I have my friends that I always enjoy their videos, like Sean Long, Century Productions, Optibotanist. Those are all friends of mine that, of course, I enjoy their Jerry Nightmare. I enjoy all their videos and stuff, and Book Nice 10. Yeah, as far as like just the reviewers go, I like Glenn Webb and MGO a lot. Hello, ShartimusPrime. I was wondering if you started your collection and how you should start mine. Just pick your favorite superhero team and go from there. When did you start collecting and reading comics? Can you start the documentary series again? Is there a figure you wanted but never got? Is there a figure I wanted but never got? Oh yeah, there's a bunch, man. Shoot. But I guess one that kind of, I'm trying to think of one right now off the top of my head though. I've been so lucky. I got so much stuff going on. You know what I mean? I pretty much get everything I want, man. I'm a spoiled bastard. But yeah, is there a figure you wanted but you never got? Oh, you know which one I've wanted that I never got was the Series 1 Stealth variant Iron Man. That's one that I've always wanted that I never got. If your house caught on fire and you only had to save one figure out of all the figures, it'd probably be Feral Rex. Are you looking forward to the Ant-Man film? Oh yes, definitely. I have a question. Your wife Charlita 1, does she ask you if you had enough toys already? No. She already knows the whole lifestyle. Her grandmother was a collector. Her father is a collector, so she's too familiar with it already. I know you've played drums in a punk band. How heavy do you get with your music? You listen to hardcore at all? Not really. No. No, I don't listen to hardcore. What is your favorite comic book movie? And by hardcore, I think you mean like grindcore and I don't know. It's so funny with like the hella hardcore styles of music. There's like, oh no, that's like they have all these different names for like death metal, grindcore, cannibalcore, like all these different names of all these different styles. But to me, they all sound like that's all I hear. But they do the musicianship though. Oh, the musicianship and accuracy I love. Anyway, you can't match that double bass and those guitar solos. Anyway, favorite versus between a hero and villain like Spider-Man and Venom. I love the Wolverine versus Sabretooth. Yeah, see? Can't do growls or any of that stuff. Anyway, Shartimus, what is the worst Toy Biz Marvel Legend figure? Wow, have I gone backward? No, I'm almost up to the top. A lot of you guys ask the same questions though. Worst Toy Biz, Jared Ben Affleck. Would you prefer Marvel or DC? Marvel or CD, it said actually. What are your favorite comic book companies other than Marvel and DC? You can put them in order from favorite to least favorite. Image and IDW. Image and IDW and Vertigo I love too. But Vertigo's part of DC. If there were no Build-A-Figures, what would your favorite Marvel Legends wave be your favorite Marvel Legends wave? If you take out the Sentinel, I guess probably the Amazing Spider-Man 2 wave. If I was him, I'd get rid of Hot Toys. So much nostalgia from those Legends. Oh, ShartimusPrime, would you rather get rid of all your Marvel Legends or all your Hot Toys? If I had to pick one, it would be the Marvel Legends. What toy lines would you not mind getting into, but you just don't have the time/budget to do so? What toy line would you mind not getting into? Always said that about Hot Toys, but I've finally gotten into Hot Toys. What figure line would I get into? That Play Arts Kai. Play Arts Kai, I wish I could collect more of those, but I just don't have the time, or I don't have the money and space for them. But yeah, Play Arts Kai. Do you have any Punisher figures? I think I have all of them except for the Face-Off. As far as Marvel Legends goes, I have all the Marvel Legends Punisher figures except for the Face-Off ones. And I used to have one of those. Kind of wish I had them again. But anyway, have you ever been to the UK? I have not. If so, you must. Retailers here stock hardly any Legend. What do you think of the Star Wars prequels? Oh, they piss me off. Are you a fan of DC characters? And Batman is like my second favorite superhero. And what advice would you give to new collectors? Collect teams that you like so you can have them together. More reviews, please? Yeah, sure. Oh shit, that wasn't my question in the count, and I don't know. You should do a video showing us the entire dorkroom once it's cleaned up. I will. Hey, Shartimus, as a collector, do you prefer getting your figures online, like the mainstream stuff like Marvel Legends, or do you still like doing the hunt? I do both. I still like the hunt. Like my Transformers Age of Extinction Snarl, I picked that up from Target. I did that whole thing. I explained this in my daily blog, ShartimusPrime.net, by the way, where I found a figure from that same wave as the Snarl and scanned it, and it said there's more in the stockroom, so I told the guy, hey, can you find the green one? And then he went and found it, so I like the hunt. Question, do any of the action figures you lead to, do any action figures you buy lead you to take up interest in the series it was based off on, such as comic book or anime you never read or watched? Well, Theron got me a bunch of Game of Thrones figures, and I've been watching Game of Thrones, so yeah. Do you think is better Avengers or Justice League? Avengers. What is your biggest peeve about today's figures? I hate the lack of paint detailing in the Marvel Legends as of late, and in the Classic Collection Turtles. That bugs me. Q&A. Will you do an update top 10 Marvel Legends figures in general? Maybe. What is your real name? Russ. There you go. Was Charlita want a collector before you met her, or did you turn her into one? She started collecting after we were together, but she kind of just did it on her own. She collects Monster Highs. She doesn't even really collect the Monster Highs that much anymore, though. Don't you think Michael Bay's Transformers are like robots in a shell? I mean, G1, TF, they used to be robots that I hate the way they transform in the movies. That's why I like the action figures. The Michael Bay movies piss me off. We're almost done here. Let's see. How did you convince your wife that buying action figures is not a waste of money? My wife talks about, well, because this is already who I was. She was already familiar with how collectors were, so she was cool with it. It's just like any other, people are answering for him. Doesn't need to be a battle. Alright, yeah. And then, okay, here's the 15 replies to my Google Plus thing. Shart, I need to talk to you on Facebook about something. Can you reply to my message? Maybe. When did you start collecting figures? Answered that. What Hot Toys figures out there of all is your favorite? What is your favorite toy brand? Transformers Masterpiece. Who do you like better, Deadpool or Deathstroke? Deadpool. Hey Shartimus, if you were to collect one toy line for the rest of your life, what would it be? Pff, come on, man, Marvel Legends. Hey Shartimus, or Transformers Masterpiece? Ooh, I may pick Marvel Legends over the Transformers Masterpiece, even though Transformers Masterpiece is my absolute favorite toy line. If I could only get one collection going, it'd probably be the Marvel Legends because there's way more Marvel Legends. So that's why. Hey dude, do you ever watch anime? What's your favorite series? I don't watch too much anime. You know, let's say for now Attack on Titan. Who's your favorite Decepticon and who is your favorite Autobot? My favorite, well, after Optimus Prime, like everybody's favorite is Optimus Prime, right? My favorite Decepticon is Starscream for sure. My favorite Autobot after Optimus, I really liked, shoot, it's so hard to say. I really liked Jazz a lot. I always thought Jazz was really cool. Do you like the TMNT cartoon series? Yes, I do. I need to catch up on that. Do you like the do you like more Vegeta or Goku? Ah, Goku. Goku's awesome. I can understand why you like Vegeta, but I like Goku. He's so pure and just a content being, you know what I mean? What comic pop culture character would you like to be made into a figure or a new version if there isn't already, and what style? Let's say ShartimusPrime, there you go. If you had to choose to do only one, would you give up on your music or figure collecting? Can't stop playing music. Sad to say, if I had to choose one, I would have to choose music. Yeah, I would have to choose music. What is your most valuable figure in your collection right now? I don't know, and that is the last question. Woo! That was a lot of questions. Thanks so much, you guys. I hope you had fun watching this. Yeah, there's a lot of repeat questions in there, but I think I got to all of them. You know, like the repeat ones I skipped, but yeah, that's it. So now I feel more inspired than ever to clean up this dork room. I have been cleaning up the house a lot lately this week. So, you know, for this last week and this upcoming week, you may expect to see the reviews slow down just a little bit because I'm just doing like a project display type of thing over here. I'm really cleaning up a lot. So I threw away so many boxes in the garage the other day, or just yesterday. It was crazy. Anyway, review tomorrow on Feral Rex. I'm just reviewing the whole Build-A-Figure, or the whole combiner as one. I'm not going to go over each of the figures individually. It'll just be mostly talking about just the big combiner, which I absolutely love that figure. Alright, I'll catch you guys later, and thanks so much for participating in this Q&A. Peace.